I think it's the most important message of the whole Bible. I think it's the most important message of your whole life. And if you look at your notes, you'll see the outrageous love of God. You know, we say, well, God is love. That's true, no question. But he has outrageous love. Don't you agree? And I see it more and more in my life. So I've just come back from Egypt, and I had no idea of the raging revival that's going on in Egypt. It was tremendous. So we're just going to show you one picture there. That was in a city where we had over 15,000, and people are sad. And of course, God is love. But I want to tell you just an outrageous love story that I heard from Kenneth Copeland. And I called him and asked him more about it personally. But he told about a man who contacted him and they caught him through one of Kenneth Copeland's partners. He kidnapped this woman from a parking lot and threw her in the back, and some way she had her phone and she was playing a message from Kenneth Copeland. And he said, "Do you think he would talk to me?" And she said, "Yes." So he turned himself in San Antonio, and of course they locked him up, that was for sure. And Kenneth Copeland came to him and talked to him, and water baptized him. He got born again and water baptized. You say he killed 19 women. Yes, he did. And raped them before he killed them. And he got born again. What is that? That's the outrageous love of God. And so he was put on death row, began reading the Bible, getting acquainted with Jesus. And so he asked Kenneth, because he's going to be killed, electrocuted, "Would you come when they kill me? And would you be there when they put me in the electric chair?" And he said, "Because I know one thing, God loves me." Man, that's the extravagant love of God. So Kenneth told how he sat there, they let him come in, whatever. He went like this to Kenneth, "I know I'm going up. I'm going to Jesus." Folks, that's extravagant love. And I don't think we can ever know or say enough about God, that God is love. Now, I like this. John 3:16. Why don't we stand up and say it together? Okay. I'll count to 3. You say it out loud. Say, "God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life." How do we know that? Because God is love. So put your hand on your heart. Say, "I won't forget. God is love, and he loves me." Now you can be seated. The second thing I want you to see is that his love is everlasting. I think a lot of times we think, well, I'm disappointing to God. You know, I failed him. I didn't read my Bible. I didn't pray. You know, I got involved in all kinds of adultery, drugs,